everybody. Welcome to your math lesson for today. We're going to do something very cool. We're going to work with circles. So when you're working with circles, there are some things that you're going to need to know how to do. And so we're going to talk about a few of them. So your video today in your Edpuzzle, I'm sorry, not in your Edpuzzle, in your assignment, goes over the slide deck that you're going to be using. You are going to have some videos in there that will also explain this a different way. So be careful and be sure that you watch all videos for this lesson. So this one is going to be short and sweet. Okay. So when you're looking at circles, you can measure a couple of different things in circles. Now, if I were measuring a rectangle, or a square, it would be very easy for me to measure the height and the width very accurately, right? But say I have this circle and I have this little coffee lid that I'm going to use for my coffee that I had this morning. Is it very easy for me to put a ruler on here and really make sure that I have the correct exact height? No, if I put my ruler here, it would be hard for me to say how tall it is. Because, okay, is it lined up exactly with the bottom? Is it lined up exactly with the top? It'd be hard, right? So what we do is we use a different kind of measurement. We use a diameter and a radius. Now, the good thing is there are some tricks to remember this. If I find the diameter of something, literally it makes a D. The diameter, by the way, you need this for your Flipgrid today. The diameter is the measure from one side to the other that goes through the very exact middle point of the circle. So if this were the middle of my circle, it has to go from one side straight across to the other. Okay? This measurement is kind of like you would say your height, kind of, right? Now, your radius, here's my very centered point of my circle. Your radius is from the center point to one side. Kind of like if I write the letter R from my center point down to one side, right? So that's how you can remember that this is the radius and this is the diameter. Okay? Now, let's think of these through. So I have a lot more circles on my page, so I'm going to talk about a few more things with you. So if I'm looking at this circle, this next circle right here, and I find my radius, and my radius is 3. I know that from my center point to this side is 3. It's right in the middle, right? And circles are exact. So that means if I would measure this way, it would also be 3. Or this way, this radius would be 3. Oh my goodness. What do you notice? Now, my radius looks like a diameter. So if I take my radius is 3, I can multiply that by 2 to find my diameter. Does that make sense? So if you have the radius, you multiply that by 2 to get your diameter. Okay, fine. I know that my diameter, so here's my radius. I'm going to put that one back on there for you. 3. Let's do it the backwards way. If I draw my diameter, say my diameter is exactly 10. Well, my radius is from the middle point, the halfway mark. So my radius would be half of 10. My radius would be 5. We're going to do a few practice. I want you, don't mind my circles. It's hard for me sometimes to draw them. So just imagine they're good circles, okay? So here's my circle. What if my radius was 7? If my radius is 7, What is my diameter? Multiply by 2. 7 times 2 is 14. All right. This radius is 3. What is my diameter? Six. See how easy this is? Okay, fine, smarty pants. If my diameter equals 8, what is my radius? This time you're going to divide by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay, try again. My diameter is 12. Find my radius. My diameter is 12. Find my radius. 6. I divided by 2. Fine. My radius is 25. What's my diameter? 50, absolutely. Remember, your radius times 2 equals your diameter, right? Your diameter divided by 2 equals your radius. So you have to think about which process you're doing. All right, I am very, very happy that we got a chance to do this today. I told you it was a quick video. Make sure you are watching all of the other videos on our Zoom today or in your assignment today. There is a lot of important information for you. Make sure you are really thinking about how we measure circles and how that measurement can help us find things like area. Maybe it can help me find how much space I need to take up on a piece of paper. Maybe if I'm trying to make something, I need to know how big it needs to be, right? So think about that, and let's try to use that in the lesson today. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow. I am so excited to see you. Those of you that are coming in, I'm excited to have you in my room, or at least to get to see you in our building, or somewhat in person. I am so, so excited to be able to share a little bit of fun times with you as well. So I do really miss having kids in my room, and so this is going to make me feel so much better. Okay? Have a great day, guys, and I will see you soon.